Yo, what's good, everybody, man? I just want to jump on this card this weekend, man. I mean, it ain't the greatest card in the world, but it's free and it's on Showtime on Saturday at 10. And there's two fights on it that I really want to see. I mean, Chris Colbert, the main event, I'm always a fan of him. I always want to watch him fight. But Gary Antoine Russell, right? Gary Antoine Russell, he's 25 years old. He's in the very stacked 140. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this dude right here, he got potential, you know what I'm saying, to be real successful in this very deep division right here. You know what I'm saying? Gary Russell lost to Mark Maxayo, his older brother. A lot of people thought he got robbed. But Gary Antoine Russell, he been putting in work. He 14-0, and he looking for all the smoke. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people really only know him right now because, you know what I'm saying, he gave Jerron Ennis hell in the amateurs. But he doing his thing right now. You know what I'm saying? His last fight, he beat the shit out of Santiago. You know what I'm saying? The fighter that people thought beat Adrian Broner. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I kind of did edge it to Santiago over Broner. You know what I'm saying? I think Broner was a little too inactive to win that fight. You know what I'm saying? So he got rid of him in like 5, 6 rounds. And now he's stepping up to Viktor Postol. You know what I'm saying? Victor Postol, he was a killer back in his prime, back when Bud beat him, when Bud was unifying at 140, when Bud cleaned that shit out in 2017. But Victor Postal, yeah, like his age is a little bit up there, he probably like 34, 35 years old, but he still looked it good. I feel like I watched that Ramirez fight and I feel like he won that shit. It really should have been him and Josh Taylor for undisputed. So Gary Antoine, he not fighting no bum. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people see this as a huge step up. But I like this card though. Now Chris Colbert, he was supposed to fight for a title against Gutierrez, but he pulled out. Him and his whole camp got the C virus and shit. So now my dog out here, he got to fight a tune up. To be honest, they really should switch the main event, co-main event. I think the Russell Postal fight can be a main event. They need to really build up Gary Russell. You know what I'm saying? Once you got somebody with that much potential, they put Vito Milnecki and shit, on main events. You can easily make him a main event fighter, but it is what it is. Fuck all that. But Victor Postal, I don't know. I looked up the rankings. His ass, he only top 15 in one sanctioning body, the WBC. He like number 8 and number 9. And Gary Antoine Russell, he ain't top 15 in none of them. But he only got like 14, 15 fights. And he said he finna get rid of Postal. 5 rounds. He said if it go past 5 rounds, he'll be disappointed. And he's really like explosive. You know what I'm saying? He might be too much for Victor Postal. I can see a situation with him getting him out of there early. You know what I'm saying? Because Postal more than likely will be on the back foot. And Gary Antoine Russell, you know what I'm saying? He got good feet and he can get inside that and cut the ring off, you know what I'm saying? And get his 1-2 off. because he got that right jab with that mean left hand. He can go upstairs and downstairs with it. He can move around with Postol. You know what I'm saying? Postol, he was kind of boxing Jose Ramirez. He was doing good, keeping him at the end of his jab and then catching him with right hands as Ramirez was coming in. But they gave Ramirez that fight because Postol had, some bad reactions when he got hit in a couple of the rounds. So I guess they probably gave that to Ramirez. But overall, he was boxing the shit out of Ramirez. And I think Gary Antoine Russell, he's more explosive, than Jose Ramirez. You know what I'm saying? And like, if push come to shove, I feel like he can box too. Coming out of that Russell family, but he hasn't really he hasn't really had the box. He been overwhelming his opponents. So we haven't really been able to see that side up out of him yet. But Viktor Postol, I'm not sure. I don't know if he got enough to keep Antoine off of him. You know what I'm saying? And plus, Antoine Russell, he may be a little more defensively responsible than Ramirez, because Ramirez, he gotta plant his feet. He gotta get in there so he'll take one to give one, so he can land them hooks. Gary Russell, he throw more straights, and he like has a little more agility than Ramirez. So it's a situation where he can overwhelm Postol. I don't even think he'll have to be on the back foot a lot in this. He wouldn't have to be on the back foot and show no boxing ability in this fight either. But he may not get a lot of credit because shit, Postol ain't ranked that high. If he do what he got to do, he might be ranked probably just in the WBC maybe. I don't know what the fight is really labeled, if it's labeled a WBC eliminator or whatever. But yeah, though I like Gary Antoine Russell. He got a lot of potential to be the one, you know, probably may not be undisputed because the politics gotta fall in your way. And even when Josh Taylor moves up, there might be more top ranked guys right there to scoop majority of them belts up. But yeah, though the main event, Chris Colbert, I don't really know much about Hector Garcia. He a late replacement. Chris Colbert, I think he should be able to cruise through this fight, and he need to be trying to link up with Shakur Stevenson because no, he need to fight Gutierrez, who pulled out of the fight, try to get that back and have a real belt. I think Colbert got like just a Reggie belt right now. But it is what it is though, man. I just wanted to put that out there. Nice fight card. Saturday, showtime at 10. Let's see if Gary Russell lives up to the moment. And if his knockout don't come in 5 rounds, let's see if he have a plan B and C and D. You know what I'm saying? But my prediction on his shit, I'll probably say he'll probably get Postal out of there in like 7. But I'm gonna holler at y'all though. I'm gonna be back.